Hello, and welcome to Taste Test, where we talk to our featured products from all our Chit Chat with Two T's episodes. I am your host, JL Valdez, and with me today is our special guest, Miss Kerry-Ann Deo of Chawklit, episode 9's featured product. Hi, Kerry, and welcome.
Hello.
It took us a while to get here, but here we are. Here we are.
Yeah,
We're glad to have you, and thank you so much for saying yes to being a part of Chit Chat with Two T's.
thank you for having me.
No problem. So we just wanted to give people, a little insight into the products that we love, the products that we feature in our episodes, and we would have had you in episode 9 with our guest Dean Mark Chinslick, who unfortunately, due to him working in a different country, was unable to actually taste your product. But he is going to, right, once he arrives, because he's due to be home soon. And when he comes, he already, made me to know that I have to give him still his product, even though he didn't have it for the episode, right? But I love it very much. I've always been a fan. I've been a fan for some time, and I love sharing it. And so, as we have you here with us, we just wanted to know if you could tell us, seeing that it's Chit Chat with Two T's, if you could maybe tell us two things that you would want us to know about chocolate.
Two things.
Mhm.
Well, first, chocolate is patois for chocolate. And
Oh,
so when coming up with the name, little BTS, I was thinking about chocolate in a lot of different languages.
mhm.
And then I just, why not just do locals? Local cocoa,
Yes.
embrace that. So it was chocolate. Just
I
to
love that.
add to that. And also the logo, you see, I don't know if you're seeing it here, there's triangles with different colors.
Yes.
Those actually represent the fermentation of the cocoa beans, the different
What?
colors that it will go through during fermentation. So the logo itself, it has, a lot of thought went into it
Yes.
because I did my MSc, my thesis was based on cocoa. So I'm also a little bit of a
A
little nerd
brainiac.
on
Yeah.
the side. So
Smart
so
girls
I
can
wanted
do
to
everything.
all in. So two
Oh,
things.
that is, I mean, those two things are definitely opening up, the questions for me. What is your MSc in?
Food science and technology.
Of course, of course. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, this is no fly-by-night thing, eh? This is something with a lot of actual science behind it, right?
Yeah.
So you have the good combination of head and heart. So we like
Yes.
that. Okay, so I did not know, and we will have your logo prominently displayed, so don't worry. I did not know that it was the different colors of the fermentation of the cocoa. That's pretty cool, Gary.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not as cool as having your name be patois. That is also very awesome. Okay, so I'm learning. I mean, I've been a fan of the product, but I'm actually learning more about the actual company. So this is great. And how would you describe? So we specifically, we know you have several products, but for the episode, we would have featured your chocolate on a spoon,
Yeah.
right? Which I think is absolutely cute in terms of its presentation, and in terms of the actual taste. It's to quote my producer Ricardo, it's quite indulgent for a cup of hot cocoa. And it's really, really creamy and rich. And I think just the entire presentation is amazing. But in terms of that drink itself, how would you describe it? Would you say it's more of a mellow mood, you just kind of sit back and relax? Or do you see it more as an energizer, mobilizer, get up and go kind of thing?
It's a very decadent drink, and a lot of my customers and myself we associated with comfort.
Yes.
So it may not be everyday, like how you have your everyday coffee,
Yeah.
but when you just unwind, chillax, if the weather is, a bit rainy,
Yes.
you have that and just, it's like a hug from the inside. That's what we
A
say.
hug from the inside. You know what? Having tasted almost all of your flavors, I can agree that it's definitely like a hug from the inside. It just warms you up, and I get very happy when I talk about it because I really, really like the product. I've given it to quite a lot of people. As they make very cute gifts, I really, really enjoy it. And you're right, it's quite decadent, and it just gives that sense of just being comfortable and relaxing. That's what I
It's
get from it.
nostalgic. It reminds people of cocoa tea when their grandparents used to grate and add spices
Yes.
and boil. So the product is actually created to make that process a lot easier for persons to have the
Mm.
comfort, the taste, but now with the convenience of just putting it in milk and stirring.
And us millennials, we love convenience. So
Yeah.
yes, I think that was very good because with the spoon, I mean, you really just literally need a hot cup of milk and you're good to go. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. And I know when you and I would have talked, when I would have first reached out to you, you definitely were also one of the first people who said yes to me, which I really appreciate. And you also understood from a personal experience as well the importance of mental health. And so you were really ready to support what we're trying to do with Chit Chat and Two Ts. Can you tell us why do you think it would be important to maybe have a nice cup of chocolate on a spoon while discussing some mental health issues?
Yeah. Well, as a entrepreneur, you have to go above and beyond, or it never stops. When you
Right.
want your business to grow, you are on the go just to make that happen. You and keep it and doing whatever it takes to get that done. You forget yourself in the process.
Wow.
Because you're so focused in making this a reality and making sure that the business reaches its potential. Then you have customers that are depending on you. You don't want to let them down. You want to keep, you in competition with yourself because you want to keep topping that,
Yes.
and you want something to engage your customers and something to make them happy because it is a comfort, a confident product.
Yes.
And in doing so, well, for me, and I think a lot of other, not only chocolate makers, but entrepreneurs will agree, you would be sometimes standing for more than 12 hours for the day. You would have to do runs, then you would have to, sit down and do your admin work. So it doesn't really stop.
Hate admin work.
Yeah. So during that process, I was lucky enough to not have a serious wake up call, but I was able to get it from the early stages that I have to start taking care of myself.
Yeah.
And like we were discussing earlier, like part of my routine was to have a hot beverage
Yes.
in the morning or in the evening. So either to get my day started or to just sit down and unwind and just enjoy that hot cup.
Yes.
So that is how I incorporated it into my routine.
So you're intentional about carving out that self-care time for yourself.
Yeah, I have to.
You really do. You really do. And in terms of mental health, I know you said, as an entrepreneur, it's so important to not forget yourself. Is there anything else that strikes you as significant or important that you would kind of want to advocate for, now that you have this platform in terms of mental health?
I think it's very important to talk to someone, preferably someone that is trained in the area, to have a support system, a core support system. It's not going to be everybody that it's not going to be all of your friends, but just to have that support, because you do, you fall all the time. You always say it's important is that you get back up. But every time you get back up, you need to be knowledgeable to not make that fall again and to be stronger. And seeking professional help, I think, helps so much. Just even talk about it sometimes. So I think that is something that is super important, because a lot of persons, they go through life so quickly, getting things done, and when they forget themselves, it may not be like they forget to exercise, but you have to check in mentally as well.
Correct.
So and make sure that everything is okay.
Have to make sure everything is okay, because if you're not okay here, you really can't be okay out there, right?
Yeah, and your business is not So if that is the goal and you want it to thrive, you have to come to that realization that, okay, if I am not okay, then I can't function my best. I can't give my customers my best.
Yes,
And from experience, it does show in your work. It shows in your products.
it does. It
If
does.
you're having a bad day or if something is off, you do see it.
Mhm. Thank you for that. And I'm glad that you brought up customers. Would you like to give us a little bit more info about some of the other products that you offer in addition to your amazing chocolate on a spoon?
So, well, we do the hot chocolate on a spoon, and during different occasions, we switch up the flavors a lot.
Right.
So, that's one way of keeping it interesting. We also do chocolate bars based on occasions, and just to have.
Yes.
We do stuff like chocolate covered Oreos, chocolate covered pretzels.
I didn't know about this chocolate covered Oreos and pretzels. How are you keeping things from me, Kerry-Ann? I don't like this.
So we're in the process of expanding. So these stuff, it's in the process.
Okay.
And being available to our customers. So
Yes.
for right now, it's just through this Mother's Day, we have like a
Right.
special, but not something to go into the store and have packaged just yet. So it's in the works.
Okay, all right. I'll forgive you for that. And I can definitely attest to your seasonal flavors because at Christmas time, I absolutely adore your Pontchartrain hot chocolates on a spoon. So she didn't lie, ladies and gentlemen. It's really good. And speaking of, being able to go into a store, where can we find your products and where can we find you on social media?
So we have our own online store through the Planting Seeds platform.
Okay.
And the link could be found on Instagram, chawklit.tt, chawklit.tt.
One T.
And we are in the process of getting into more stores, but currently we could be found in Gourmet Genie in South, Vanilla Bean, Malabar Gourmet, Anthony's Floral. We have the list. We recently got into extra foods.
Wow, that is amazing.
So the list is on the page. So
Okay,
that
great.
when you store, you see the list, and whichever is closest to you. Or if you don't want to come out your house, we have the online store that offers free delivery on orders over $75. So
awesome. Again, convenience. I think you've really cornered that aspect of your business. That is fantastic. And we will definitely ensure that we have your information down below in the link, right? So you all can find Kerry-Ann Chawklit and ensure that you get your hands on these amazing products. Also, we will be gifting one lucky person with 3, right, of the hot chocolates on a spoon. We have the mocha, the chai, and I think it's the classic hot chocolate with marshmallows. So you want to look out for that. So pay attention so that you'll know how you might be able to get your hands on this amazing product. So Kerry, we just want to say thank you again for taking the time to have a little sip and chat with us on this taste test. And thank you so much again for your support. We're very much looking forward to seeing the greater things, because what you have is already great, but the greater things that are going to come from chocolate. Look at you. Yes, I want my chocolate mug, Kerry. I'm telling you, I want one. I'm putting it out there into the atmosphere. Oh, yes. Today is a hot chocolate kind of day, ladies and gentlemen. Please get this for me. Somebody. This is amazing. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right. So again, the chocolate products are nationwide, available nationwide, and on the Instagram page, you can get the list of their locations as well as figure out how to order via Planting Seeds if you want to do the online store. And Kerry, thank you again for your support, and we're looking forward to continuing to do good work with you in the future.
Definitely.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Take care, and until next time, all the best. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And see.